Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share my top 4 picks of La Roche Posay sunscreens. If you're new here, I am Danny. I'm a pharmacist specialized in cosmetology, and here on my YouTube channel, I do skincare product reviews, skincare educational videos, and if this is your thing, you're welcome to subscribe. Okay, now let's see. La Roche Posay is the leading European brand for sunscreens, and their products have not only superior UVB protection, but also superior UVA protection. If you're not sure why is UVA protection important, well, that's because most of the UV rays that reach the Earth's surface are actually UVA rays, and UVA rays are the ones that can reach deeper layers of the skin and cause photoaging, aka wrinkles and dark spots. And I mention this all the time. We have plenty of UVB filters on the market, and UVB protection is really not a problem. The problem is UVA protection because we don't have as many UVA filters on the market. And that is why I adore La Roche Posay products, because I know that I can rely on La Roche Posay sunscreens to keep me protected from the sun, especially when I use heavy actives like retinoids, AHAs, BHAs, because those actives can increase your skin sensitivity to sunlight. And when using those actives, it is really important to use a sunscreen with high UVA protection as well. So there you go. I briefly explained my opinion on the brand. I truly love La Roche Posay sunscreens, and now let me share my top 4 picks. Okay, so the first sunscreen that I want to share with you is the La Roche Posay UVMUNE 400 Hydrating Cream SPF 50 PA Quadruple Plus. So this is one of my favorites for the winter because it's very moisturizing, it nourishes my skin very well, and this is very much needed for me because I do have dry skin. It has a total of 8 UV filters, and among those we have ethyl hexyl salicylate, tinosorbate, UNL T 150, avobenzene, Mexoryl 400, that's the hot new Mexoryl filter, UVMUNE A+, Mexoryl XL, and Mexoryl SX. Now, the most important UV filters here are, of course, the Mexoryls, Mexoryl XL, Mexoryl SX, and Mexoryl 400, because those are the L'Oreal Group exclusive agents that only L'Oreal-owned companies can include in their products, and of course, La Roche Posay is owned by L'Oreal. And the hot new filter is Mexoryl 400. That is the only UV filter that can protect against the ultra-long UVA rays, or to be more specific, it protects in that 380 nanometer to 400 nanometer gap that is very hard to reach for most UV filters on the market today. So this is the only UV filter known today that can protect in that range. Okay, so this sunscreen is on the thicker side in comparison to the other sunscreens. It is a little bit more emollient, but that's why I love it, because I do have dry skin. It gives you a glowy finish and leaves no white casts. It also layers well, no peeling, no balling up, but the second layer gives you even more intense glow. All in all, this sunscreen is going to be amazing for people who have dry and sensitive skin, because it's very emollient and it's going to keep your skin very well moisturized in the winter. Plus, it has no fragrance, so it's going to be suitable even for the sensitive skin types. Plus, this one can be also applied around the eye area because it does not sting. Okay, next up we have La Roche Posay UVMUNE 400 Invisible Fluid. Now, this is the 2022 version of the old Shaka Protect Fluid. This one has the same sensor characteristics as the old Shaka Protect fluid, plus it has 2 UV filters added. UV filters are the matching one as in the UVMUNE 400 Hydrating Cream. So we have ethyl hexyl salicylate, tinosorbate, UNL T 150, avobenzene, Mexoryl 400, UNL A+, and Mexoryl XL and Mexoryl SX. So this sunscreen as well is going to cover that hard to reach 380 nanometer to 400 nanometer gap, and is going to provide you with superior UVA protection. Sensor characteristics are the same as with the previous version. It's very liquid, it spreads out easily, it gives you a glowy finish and no white cast. Now, this one is not as moisturizing as the hydrating cream. It's a lot more lightweight. So because of that, I think that this one is going to be the best suited for people who have normal skin types and oily skin types. But it's also going to be well suited for people who have sensitive skin, because this this one as well does not have fragrance. And lastly, because it does not have any comedogenic ingredients, I think that this one is also going to be good for acne-prone skin. And my third pick for you is La Roche Posay Age-Correct SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. Okay, now this one does not have the new Mexoryl 400 filter, but it does have the old Mexoryls, Mexoryl XL and Mexoryl SX, which still provides you with more superior protection than most of the sunscreens on the market. The sunscreen is SPF 50 and broad spectrum, which means that UVA protection is at least 1/3 of the claimed UVB protection, and that is SPF 50. Now, why is this one in my top 4 picks of La Roche Posay sunscreen? Well, it's simple. This one has amazing sensor characteristics. This one is very moisturizing. It's 2-in-1 moisturizer and a sunscreen. It spreads out easily, gives your skin a lovely glow, and leaves no white cast. It has active ingredients like niacinamide, low molecular hyaluronic acid, and phenylethyl resorcinol, which is a compound that shows moderate results in reducing dark spots. Now, I'm not recommending this one to reduce dark spots. If you have dark spots, you should get a good serum for that. I'm recommending this one because it has amazing sensor characteristics and L'Oreal Group exclusive UV filters. This sunscreen has 2 cons though that I have to mention. So first one is that it has fragrance, so this one is not going to be well suited for people who have sensitive skin. And the second con is that it does peel a little bit after the second layer. For me, it wasn't a huge problem, but I want to mention it in case this is a problem for you. It does peel just a little. And my last pick is for all the people who are on the budget, because let's be real here, sunscreens are expensive. I am lucky that I have reached the point in my YouTube career at which brands are now sending me products, and I have plenty of sunscreens for the whole year. But let's face it, sunscreens are just not cheap, and to pay 20 bucks for a 50 milliliter packaging is a lot. So I understand that, and if you are on the budget, this next pick is for you. So my next pick is La Roche Posay Face and Body Invisible Spray SPF 50 PA Quadruple Plus. Okay, so this one is meant to be used on the face and on the body. So here's a little hint. Get this one and use it only on your face. This one has similar sensor characteristics as the Invisible Fluid. It is a little bit more shinier than the Invisible Fluid, but this can easily be fixed with just a little bit of face powder. So this is not a problem for me. Okay, now this one does not have the new UVMUNE 400 filter, but it does have one of the old Mexoryls. It has Mexoryl XL, and this one provides you with both UVB and UVA protection, and both are very high. You have SPF 50 and PA Quadruple Plus. Plus, for $24, you get 200 milliliters in this bottle. That is like getting 4 separate facial sunscreens. Now, I do have a detailed review on this sunscreen in which I compared it to the Invisible Shaka Fluid. You can watch this video right here in case you want more details on this sunscreen. And there you have it. Those would be my top 4 picks for La Roche Posay sunscreens. Let me know in the comment section down below, have you tried any of these, or are you going to try any of these after watching this video? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!